Boom, there it is.
All right.
Hot damn, we're live. All right, let's make sure that's over here too, because we got to, make sure that everything's working, because that would be helpful if everything's working. All right. Do you see us pulled up?
Let me see. Yep.
Awesome. Woo! All right. Live from HWR HQ. It's the 326th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Hector.
And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We very much appreciate it. If you are watching us live, thank you. Also, log into your YouTube or your Google account, and that way I can chat along with you here in the live chat. I'll see what you say, and we can involve you as best as we can in the show. So feel free to just say hi, ask us questions, talk shit, fact check us, whatever. I'll see it. I'll try to involve you. If you're not watching this live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter at Wrestling Radio, which sometimes we use, sometimes we don't. Porsche usually uses it. I don't, because I suck at life. So, Hector, you're back again.
I am back again.
Back in the saddle.
Yep.
Wasn't expecting this today, actually. Chris, oh, poor Chris. Chris is sick.
Pobrecito.
Sí, pobrecito. He needs to get the sana and colita de rana and all that. Put the Vicks. And
He's still feeling the after effects of Santana.
I guess so. Yeah, it affected him not well. I guess Santana just played that Black Magic Woman or something.
Yeah.
Got all lost in his feels. Yeah. No, but he's sick. So yeah, that sucks. Get better soon, bro. And Arnold still has a baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an 18-year illness right there. All right, so Hector, my man,
what's up?
What you got? I saw you did some notes this time. Notes,
Yes,
you got notes.
I did some notes. So which way you want to go?
Fucking moving up.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT, outside of WWE.
Man, let's kick it off again with your field of expertise outside of WWE.
Outside
what do you got for me?
All right. So off the bat, you got the Young Bucks winning AAA tag titles.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And AAA had their event, Rey de Reyes. So of course, Lucha Brothers were there. They were in a tag team match. Apparently, they won the titles.
Mm-hmm.
Only lasted like a minute. Because the Young Bucks ended up surprising them. Impromptu tag title match, and the Young Bucks won it
in a minute.
Well, the
in between was a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Who did they beat? Who did the Lucha Brothers beat?
I have no idea.
Just some Mexican team that.
Whoever was the tag team champions at that time, but I'm guessing they're setting up a storyline for Double or Nothing.
Oh,
with titles.
Okay.
So it makes it a little bit more interesting. Wanted to see that they might use those titles to inaugurate their own, or it might be even too soon for that.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, I mean, at All In, they had the NWA title that was up for grabs, so it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stick to just their own titles. They could have, another promotion's title that, they just want to showcase, I guess.
Well, and then they are partnering up with AAA, so that might be the reason.
Well, that's cool. I mean, AAA is, the biggest, in Mexico, and they also kind of spun off, Lucha Underground. So I'm cool with them, getting involved. I would just like to. I mean, you're the guy who watches a lot of other than WWE stuff, and even you don't know who their champs are, and it's like, well, I sure as hell don't know. So if it was like I hate for it to be like something that AEW is known for, where they just go and they take titles from anywhere else and make it look nice, and then they hand it back into obscurity. And like, I would like for them to be elevating this, because it's kind of what happened to the NWA. Nick Aldis, like, oh man, he's the champ and he's going against Cody, and then like Cody won, and
They didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. What happened to Nick Aldis? What happened to the NWA? What happened to the NWA title? Oh, okay, Cody lost it back, and like that's it. Nobody cares.
And then going to the NWA title, I think recently, I'm not sure. Somebody could fact check me on this, but I think one of the next contenders was Marty Scurll.
Oh,
against Nick Aldis for the NWA title, but I have no idea when. I think it'll be like when they do the Crockett Cup, but who knows?
But what the hell's the Crockett Cup?
Yeah,
it's like who cares? Yeah.
Then again, I don't know if you want to go into another subject there.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Hit me with
sticking with Marty. ROH had their anniversary show this past weekend.
Okay, yeah.
And of course, Marty won his match, so I guess that puts him on #1 contendership
for the ROH World Title.
Yep.
Ooh.
And it's gonna take place at the G1 Supercard. So
in Dallas?
No.
Oh.
No, the MSG one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So, but there was a little snag there because the main event there was Taven versus Lethal. They went 60 minutes.
Really?
No winner.
Really?
Yep.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they set it up at MSG, a triple threat for their ROH title ladder match.
Ooh.
So now
ladder war or just a ladder match?
Ladder match. I think.
Okay.
So now it's funny because now you got a scroll on Twitter asking how does he take a bump from the top of the ladder?
It's like, how do I do this?
He's like, no, seriously, how do you take a bump?
Robert Drap in the live chat. What's up? Thank you for joining us. I'm sure he'll have some more stuff to say, but as of right now, he just said, "What up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?"
So then now with that match, the updated G1 Supercard is you got the triple threat for the ROH title. Then you got White versus the winner of the New Japan Cup, which I know you hate.
Yeah.
Popular vote out there is Okada's going to win it. So
I wouldn't mind Okada beating Jay White.
Yeah. Me neither. You got GOD versus Villain Industries, which, side note, Villain Industries beat the Briscoes for the tag titles. So at the G1 Supercard, you'll have GOD versus Villain Industries. Both tag team titles are going to be on the line.
Cool.
So you got that going. Then you got Cobb and versus Ospreay.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be badass.
TV and Neverweight titles on the line also.
Both?
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
Then you got Rush versus Dom Castle, and then Ishimori versus Lee versus Bandito for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So
I want to see more Bandito. I like Bandito. The one time I saw him at All In, he was cool.
Even though it was a limited time, but
right, he was very impressive because I remember going into All In. I'm like, who is this motherfucker? Like, why is he getting? And then I was like, oh. Okay, Blanca. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Yes, in the live chat she says hello. All right. So when is this ROH event happening again?
The G1 that's along with New Japan.
Okay.
And that's WrestleMania weekend, which Chris is gonna go see.
Chris will be there. So, as long as he's not sick.
Yes. And if you are, I'll take the tickets off of you.
That's it. And the plane tickets and the hotel and everything. The
all
whole
that.
Yeah. All right.
And then this past weekend was another night for the New Japan World Cup tournament. Mm-hmm. One of the matches that stood out for me was Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
Which, to the surprise of me, Junior made Ibushi tap. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised because that's Zack Sabre's thing. You know, he's a submission specialist, a technician, and all that, which is kind of cool. But like in the power rankings, Ibushi's way up here.
That's what caught me off guard with that.
Yeah.
Just you kind of had him with like a wishbone submission with his legs, kind of stretching him out. But Ibushi was almost a hand away from the bottom rope, and he decided to tap out right there.
Wow.
So yeah,
there you go.
That was good.
That is good. Is that match of the week candidacy worthy?
We're gonna hit that after.
Oh.
Yes.
Well then, we will do that later.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Robert says Ibushi tapping out is shocking.
Yes, it is. Shocking. Yes, it is. Because you would think since the other half of the Golden Lovers is there.
Yeah.
Omega left. Bushi's somewhat similar style to him.
Mm-hmm.
They could build something behind him, but having Sabre win, it screws up the power rankings for me, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I thought Sabre's push was a year ago.
Even then, it wasn't like a full-blown out push. It was just, okay, here's a new guy that's kind of cool.
But then again, didn't he win the cup last year?
Did he?
I think. Because he faced...
Don't get me lying.
He faced Okada, I think, last year. But
okay.
Digress.
Interesting.
I guess you want to go to WWE?
Sure, man. Let's get into it. That's all of the outside, huh?
Yes. That was cool. All of the outside.
Okay. Man, I can't wait till like Lucha Underground starts again because I feel like all I watch now is just WWE. That sucks.
Which is
because I should watch the New Japan and ROH stuff.
Yeah. But then again, we might not know if Lucha Underground might come back.
Well, that's been every season.
Yeah.
Season 1. Oh man, I hope there's a season 2.
Especially right now that there's a lawsuit against them from their own performance.
Yeah, that'll kind of.
That's a limbo, basically.
Yeah. But I'm sure they'll do something. All right. Robert says this. Your thoughts on Big E's Twitter video promo? I didn't see a Twitter video promo. Did you see this?
I did not see it.
I didn't see this. Well, the way I usually feel about Twitter video promos is, why the fuck didn't you just put it on TV? You know, that's my default. My default. Like if it didn't happen on TV, it doesn't really matter. Although sometimes I love me some some Twitter beef. Sometimes it's some good stuff, but the videos, I'm like, well, WWE didn't think it was good enough.
If it's a big video, was this pre or post SmackDown?
I would hope it's post SmackDown because when Big E ran into the ring, and Xavier, but when Big E particular ran into the ring after everything was said and done, I literally thought Big E was going to grab a microphone and tell off Vince McMahon and get his ass kicked.
Well, we could. I'm not trying to push it away, but we could talk about that after the SmackDown talk because there's an actual WWE video promo out there of what happened after.
Ooh, okay. All right. So we'll put a pin on that.
Yes.
All right.
On to that.
Basically, he was advocating for himself and the rest of the New Day quitting. Okay. All right. Don't get ahead of us, Robert.
Yes. So going into the WWE talk, there is a little picture circulating of you know how WWE usually drives in, has production trucks, pictures of the wrestlers current. Why is there a picture of the Undertaker on it?
That's on an old truck? That's on an old picture?
No, because it has the WrestleMania logo on it.
God damn it.
I know. He should have retired after
20-0. Should have been 20-0. That's it.
I feel the same way. That's one thing that I don't understand because what else does he have to do?
Nothing. It's just Vince thinks that's a marquee attraction and he wants to make WrestleMania big, so he trots him out every year. I don't think WWE or WrestleMania needs it, but okay, fine, whatever. It'll get some people to tune in and watch, I suppose, but it's so frustrating. But like at this point, man, why? Like, and look, how many weeks away are we from Mania? 3?
Yeah.
We're 3 weeks away, and you want to add in a Taker match? Nah, man, this has got to be bogus. This can't be real.
Yeah.
3 weeks away, and you're adding a Taker match.
But then again, last year they squeezed in the Undertaker for what? Even though it was building up to it, but they squeezed them in for 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, I think 3.
Well, Majority of that is his entrance.
Yes.
Taker versus Demon Balor confirmed. Confirmed. Why is that confirmed? Who confirmed it? Where was it confirmed? Did you see that confirmed? I didn't see it confirmed.
I didn't see it confirmed.
Who confirmed it? Who told you to put the bomb on? All right. And that was Robert. Okay, Blanca says this. He's the only one willing to come back. All others are either completely retired or moved on to bigger or better things.
That is true.
I guess so. You know, he's having that, or did it already happen? His signing over at Fitterman Sports in Clear Lake.
Oh,
is that next weekend or this?
I think
weekend?
that's next weekend.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, I really, really, really want to get, but it's like way too expensive. But I really want to get him to autograph.
$150 or
yeah, $150 for an autograph. But I really would like for him to autograph my WrestleMania 30 Beast versus Deadman T-shirt. Oh fuck, that'd be so great because he would sign the side that would be Deadman. Yeah. And if I could ever get Brock Lesnar to sign the other side, shit, man, that T-shirt would be worth something.
if I would go and spend that type of money on that, I would. I know how much you hated this pay-per-view, but I love the match
of
WrestleMania 25 here.
Oh, yeah.
The Michaels.
Yeah. That was the only good match of Mania 25. Yeah. But, yeah. The rest of 25 would suck.
That year, myself and Lewis, we went to go see him. I actually lost my voice during that match because it got me off my... heart pumping and everything. But
it was a good match.
I still have the ticket, so I would go and hopefully get that signed.
Yeah, I have right there, right behind you, that ticket there. That's for the Raw after WrestleMania 24. Where Flair got retired by Shawn. That's the Raw after, and that has Ric Flair's autograph on it.
Nice.
And that got autographed at Fitterman Sports. Thank you, Randy, my wife, for going down and getting that. But yeah. Fitterman Sports is cool when they do these signings, but yeah. Okay, anyway, that was kind of a tangent. All right, so Taker at Mania, maybe? Yes, no?
Then again, Bray Wyatt is kind of teasing a comeback, so they might actually do it right this time.
Okay, how do you do it right?
One, screw this whole Sister Abigail thing.
All right.
Bring back the old school Wyatt, Bray, the first one.
All right.
Louisiana voodoo guy.
All right.
Bring him back that way. Give that, feel again. Mm-hmm. Because it was creepy when grabbing the little kid and whole wide world in his hands. Yeah. Do that and give that throne away take it away from Taker already. Because you need somebody that's
Bray already lost to Taker at Mania though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's why they're putting Finn. Apparently,
I guess I think Robert was just saying that facetiously, like, oh, that's gonna be him versus Finn. I don't know, but yeah. Blanca says, "Yeah, keep dreaming."
Yeah, she would not waste that type of money on the signature. So I know, I guess.
Yeah, man, I really want that signature. I get a lot of shit for not liking Taker. It's not that I don't like Taker; it's that I don't like Taker past 20-0, like that should have been the end of his career. But goddamn, that'd be a badass autograph to have, But okay, anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
I digress. Okay,
so I guess segue with the whole Finn thing.
Okay,
Raw.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a bad use already. Why do we have to see Finn and Braun again together versus Lashley and Rush?
I don't get it, man. I don't understand what they're doing with Finn. I don't understand what they're doing with Braun, especially when Braun announced that the big important thing he's gonna do is be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Ugh. Like, that just needs to stop being a thing. Like, seriously, man. Like, what? It doesn't do anything for anybody's career. Everybody that's won it has done diddly squat bubkiss with that title of, the winner of the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Like, so what? Cesaro won it. Oh, well, yeah, Cesaro's successful. He's successful despite winning that. Who else won it?
Big Show.
Big Show and We the People, right?
Yeah.
And there was one more. Yeah, look where he's at. Well, it was one more, right?
Mojo Jojo.
Oh, Mojo Rawley. Yeah, well, he's talking to himself in a mirror for 3 weeks. Or, well, probably longer, 3 months, probably. It's like, damn, dude, how many pep talks do you have to give yourself? Like, seriously.
He's
like,
still locked in the same closet, I guess.
This is turning into some fucking, I don't know, Lacey Evans shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. They haven't announced women's battle royal either.
They have
for WrestleMania.
Were they gonna? Was there gonna be a women's battle royal?
Wasn't that the beginning of what's called yearly event thing?
Was
because
it?
Because I know going.
Oh, they had one last year, right?
Yeah. They had the men's and the women's.
Who won that? Nia?
No. Naomi.
God damn, I forgot about all that.
And it did nothing for her either.
Yeah, who cares? Nasty Nate, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us in the live chat today, sir.
Cochino.
He said Undertaker is 76 years old. And he ain't black, so he do crack. Oh, Lord. Robert says, I was only half joking. Oh, there's some rumors that Finn will take on Taker. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, fine.
Well, if that's the case,
he was half joking. Okay.
If that's the case, then Finn would be the one to take him out and crush his chest right there and knock him out.
Oh, you mean Brock didn't do that already?
Brock made him forget who he was.
Jeez. All right. Where else are we? Let's move on.
Going back to Raw. What'd you think about the opening segment?
Which one was the opening segment? Remind me.
Brock and Heyman doing the promo.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I can never not like Heyman's promos. I love Heyman, and he always seems to make sense, which is good and bad. Well, no, really more good. I don't know. I just really like Heyman. So anytime he's up there talking, I don't mind it, and it always adds a little bit extra. Although this particular week he did kind of say some of the same stuff that he said last week.
Yes, he did.
That
kind of like took me off of the promo a little bit. And then he's even giving props to McIntyre. Which is,
that was kind of cool.
It's like he's close to the beast, but not the beast.
Yeah.
So
and then McIntyre came out and was like, "You what, mate?" You know, and
get him to get you another opponent because I'm gonna kill Rollins.
Yeah. That was actually pretty funny.
Highlight for me on that one was just seeing Rollins do like 16 chair shots to McIntyre's back.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I didn't really care because I know that that's just a TV placeholder thing because, you know, there's no way that Seth is not going to fight Brock at Mania, so he's not going to get his ass whooped by Drew that bad. So, yeah, this is just an episode of Raw filler, you know? Yeah. That's kind of what sucks about, like, WWE, man. Like, there's just so much content that, like, you know what's going to happen in the in-between stuff, because if it's anything significant, then it would change the end product at the pay-per-view, and you know the end product at the pay-per-view is not going to get changed. Yep. So why should I care? Like, I don't care. I didn't care that he fought Drew. Now, if this is like a year from now and it's at like SummerSlam and they build it, oh man, Drew versus Seth, this is going to be, I'm going to completely forget that I already saw that back in March. Yeah. You know? Like, oh, wait, this has happened before. Oh, shit. Well, what happened? Oh.
I guess this would have been more significant if it was the Raw before WrestleMania.
Yeah. Or the Raw after Mania.
Yes, or that.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm guessing Kurt came out and announced his farewell opponent, which is
Baron Corbin.
Silent.
Like, oh, okay. Well, at least you get to go out with a win.
Yeah.
Or at least I hope. I don't care. This isn't, I'm sorry, I love you super kick at all. This is just thanks for all your hard work. Here's a watch. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out kind of thing.
Yep.
Like, okay, great. You get to fight Corbin. Big whoop. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Like that could be a match on Raw. On his farewell tour. Like,
so I guess now you could see that match as the piss break.
Yeah. Like
which sucks because Kurt Angle. It's Kurt Angle's farewell match.
I mean, it would be nice to get something a little bit more significant for Kurt, but at the end of the day, and this is gonna hurt me to say this, I don't care that much about Kurt right now. Anyway, so sure, why not? Give Baron something to do. But what if Baron wins? What if Baron wins? What if Baron beats Kurt Angle and retires Kurt Angle?
What if?
You're supposed to go out on your back. Kurt's going to give Baron Corbin, of all people, the rub?
I still don't feel right on that.
You don't feel right?
I feel like something tells WWE has 3 weeks to play with that idea. 3 weeks.
That's going to put butts in seats.
Yeah.
3 weeks to convince you that... Well, see, here's why I think you are convinced and why everybody else is convinced. Baron Corbin is a heel. He's a heel that is a heel on that second layer of kayfabe where even the marks hate him. Mm-hmm. So if that's what they want, if that's what the company wants, a guy that everybody hates, including the marks, and they're doing it the right way then, because I don't like the guy. You don't like the guy. Everybody on Twitter doesn't like the guy. And if he beats Kurt, oh, man, the heat on that guy would be nuclear. X-Pac or heat or no, it's still nuclear. And sometimes you need a guy like that to put over the faces. So maybe.
And even prior to this, the weekend post, I think Benjamin was the one that challenged Kurt. And Kurt is accepted.
True.
Which would have been nice. But I still feel like, give me Cena. Which is weird because the crowd in Chicago was chanting that.
When is the last time you chanted for Cena?
In Chicago. Out of all places in Chicago.
Yes. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, in Chicago.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. They weren't chanting for CM Punk.
No.
Okay.
That is one segment they were solely chanting for Cena.
Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a nice match. Cena versus Kurt. That would make sense because that was Cena's first match. God, that beats full circle.
They have that opportunity of,
yeah.
With Flair and Shawn, they have it with Cena and Kurt.
Oh, man, that story would be so good.
Cena apparently was looking for an opponent, which was supposed to be Lars Sullivan.
Oh. And that never made it. So. Man, no, actually, you know what? I would care a lot about that match. If it was Cena versus Angle, yeah, the feel-good moment, the I'm sorry, I love you moment, that could be recreated in that match.
And it wouldn't be that. It would be ruthless aggression.
Yeah. But, it still would be, like, so poetic, you know? Like, yeah, that would be – oh, damn, that would be good. I can't believe I didn't think about that going into that segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Now I see why everybody's so upset. Because that would make me care about Kurt. Kurt versus Cena would make me care about that match.
Out of all, I love Kurt. I used to be a big fan of Kurt Angle back in the 2000s. Even when it was the SmackDown, was it the SmackDown 5 or the SmackDown 6? Basically, the best elite, the 6.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, he was one of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but I actually liked him more when he was the wrestling machine.
Okay.
And when he was doing all the things for ECW.
Okay.
But like seeing him back is like I see him like I see the Undertaker now. Like, come on, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, get out.
Yeah. Like, don't become number 45 Jordan.
Yes.
Just stay number 23 Jordan. And see, that's what people don't understand, especially Arnold. He doesn't understand how I feel that way about Taker. Like, I want Taker to be 23 Jordan. I don't want him to be 45 Jordan, you know?
Like, the last match that I felt good that The Undertaker did was WrestleMania 26. The second match he had with Shawn. Yeah. After that, it was...
Oh, not even the Triple H matches?
No. I did not like the Triple H
So you're taking it a step further than
yes.
I. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that... if you look at the differences between those matches and the Triple H ones, I felt the Undertaker was more agile with Shawn.
Yeah.
And he got more grounded with Triple H. But
that could be because of Triple H, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, come on, you're seeing the thing I remember, the Undertaker is flying.
Yeah.
Top rope, jumping over the top rope.
Yeah.
After he did
and
that, and
not
with Shawn,
being caught by what's his name?
Deuce. Forgot his name.
Domino.
Yes.
Was it Deuce?
Deuce.
Yeah. Dumbass. Chris, you sick son of a bitch. What's up? Thank you for joining us in the live chat. He says this TNA Kurt Angle is very underrated. I agree. That series of 7 matches with him and Joe.
And that was one of the things that WWE asked the Twitter fans of who would you like to see Kurt face at Mania.
Oh, Joe was one of them?
They had Cena, they had Kurt, they had Benjamin, and then they had the mid-card of Doom, which is Lashley, McIntyre, and Baron Corbin.
Yeah. But Charlie Haas versus Kurt Angle and Shelton Benjamin with his mama in the corner.
Gold standard.
He loves his mama.
Well, after the announcement in Chicago, we got an actual match. We won. I for once wanted to see it since Kurt came back. Kurt versus Gable.
Okay. Yeah. And Gable, not Glorious Gable.
No, just Chad Gable.
Yeah, that was cool. It was nice seeing that.
Yeah.
Because, well, you know how I feel about Robert Roode. But, man, yeah, I mean, dude, they could do something with Gable. They could do something with him by himself, not glorified.
Yeah, it was kind of weird seeing Gable do the ankle lock on him.
Yeah, that was good.
Just like, hey, the guy that was supposed to be your son, and they picked the wrong guy.
So far I like these farewell matches that they're setting up for Kurt. I just don't like what it's going to end with currently. But so far,
I guess Vince is like, here, have the matches you wanted to see, but I'm gonna give you shit at the end.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually Robert says this. That's actually why I think it should be Finn in the ring to do the honors. To do the honors against who? Against Taker or against Kurt? He's one of the few that could get a good match out of Taker. Oh, you're still talking about Taker?
Where did that digress from that?
Yeah, Finn and Taker, whatever.
Taker's dead.
Taker's dead.
Vince is trying to dig him out of the grave already.
Again?
No. The one guy that could is not here anymore.
He's so dead that his little brother is already retired and a mayor of a small town in Tennessee.
Yes. Because he's the mayor of Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks. All right. Anyway, so what else we got?
Going for the moment of bliss. Alexa Bliss has Elias there.
Yeah.
And he just got announced as the musical act for WrestleMania.
I kind of love it.
I like it after I saw the documentary on Elias on the network.
I haven't seen it.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I actually see that happening and cameras following him around saying, I do not like that lighting. Do this, put my name here.
Yeah.
The whole diva thing with him is perfect. So
I want to see that.
And in the sense of everybody interrupting him.
Yes. And that's what I don't want to see, though. I want him to actually have a full-on musical number. Like, for once, finally. The one time we finally get it. It's at Mania.
Something tells me that he's going to get it interrupted by the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the dudes from Saturday Night Live. The dudes from Saturday Night Live were going to ruin it.
Nah.
No, the Honky Tonk Man will do it?
Yes.
No, what if it's Jeff Jarrett again?
No, you want to know why I feel that it's going to be Honky Tonk?
Why? Oh, Hall of Fame.
One, he's a Hall of Famer this year. And the other, his stick was, whenever he got ready to play, he will say his guitar is out of tune. And just having Elias do that and him looking behind to see if somebody's going to interrupt him, this is going to be hilarious for me.
Yeah. Okay. That's going in the Wayback Machine, though. I barely remember Honky. Honky is like little Abel, barely getting into wrestling, just kind of remembering him, and he was like on the tail end of his career on his way out. for me. So I barely remember anything with Honky. But okay, if that's what his gimmick was, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the throwback there.
But then after that, it led up to Elias versus No Way Jose, because Jose ambushed him inside of his own conga line, wearing which was a really cool nod, wearing a Pentagon mask.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that's what it was. He was wearing a Pentagon
He
mask?
was wearing that white and red Pentagon mask.
Oh. Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, are we really trying to make something out of No Way Jose now?
Probably give Elias something to do instead of. It's like, have a match with him.
Somebody needs a job to this guy. Who?
Yes.
You. Shuffles deck. No Way Jose. Yeah. Okay. Double J versus Honky Tonk Man. Yeah.
Battle guitars.
Battle guitars. Yeah. All right.
So after that, we head into women tag team territory.
I don't care. Let's move on.
All right.
Like,
fine with me.
Do you have anything productive to say about that?
No. Well,
no. Okay, let's move on.
Then after that, we got Ricochet and Jinder Mahal, which was for me that.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Ricochet. Yay, Jinder Mahal. Huh? Okay, whatever. And I like Jinder Mahal. I like Raj Singh. I like the man as a human being.
Yes.
He's one of the nicest guys. He's so cool backstage because I got to meet him a few times. So he was still at Lone Star Championship Wrestling when he lived here in Houston for a while. Amazing dude. I don't give a fuck about him on TV right now. But
he lost the title and he got.
And see, again, that says more about booking than it says about the performer. You could have done a lot with Jinder, and before and after that title run that he had on SmackDown last year. Yep. That title run made people hate him. And he had that kind of heat that Cena had for a little bit, whereas why are we giving everything to him? But and kind of the same heat that Roman had when they first started pushing Roman. Why are we giving everything to him? But if you built him the correct way, which was the same for Cena, the same for Roman, you could have had something with the guy.
Yep.
So it's not a knock on him.
Wasted talent.
Wasted talent. He has the cutest puppy too, Ruby. little Yorkie Terrier thing. Amazing dog.
So we go to, well, here's another throwaway. Corbin and Apollo Crews.
I mean, I want to care about Apollo, especially after that badass match he had with Kurt, but
wasted talent.
That's all it was. It was a badass match with Kurt where he lost, and then shuffle the deck. All right, what's he gonna do now? I don't know. He's gonna
fight. 5-minute spotlight, and that's it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the WrestleMania aspect kind of thing of Raw.
Okay.
Ronda versus Dana Brooke. Women's match, yeah. Dana Brooke, out of all the people, why? But
I know why. I figured it out.
Why?
She was probably the only other woman on the roster, aside from Alexa, that's double jointed.
True.
The way that she was selling that, like her elbow was popped out of socket, the only way she was able to do that was the same way Lexi did on NXT, where she was double jointed. So that's probably the only reason why she got that spot, which at first I was like, why the fuck? Why, who, what, huh? It was like, oh, TV program. Oh, she broke her arm. Of course, she didn't really break her arm, but she was able to look like she had her arm broke because, oh, this chick double jointed. Oh, okay, I get why she got that spot now. But it was just to further enhance Ronda. So I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah.
The whole Dana thing just reminded me like one of those comedy movies. You're like, oh, you're gonna do it. Nope. Took it away.
You can do it. Oh no, we suck again. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the whole interesting part happened after the match, which was Ronda assaulting staff.
Yeah.
But not only Ronda this time, her husband.
Her dude.
Yeah.
Her dude punched a referee or
backstage guy.
Backstage guy? Yeah.
Forearm.
Yeah. That was like,
let's go.
All right, cool. I still kind of like Ronda. I like this side of her. I think one thing that was keeping her Or one thing that could have kept her grounded as a face is her loving, supporting husband still being on the outside cheering her on.
Yeah.
Well, if you turn him heel too and you ban him from ringside, okay, that's even more heat. So, cool. I'm down.
Like I was talking with a...
And he looks like a douchebag. Like, I want to boo that guy.
Yes.
He looks like a douche. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me and Blanca were watching it, and I looked at her, and I was like, so I wonder who they're going to bring in because they have to equalize the guy off of it.
Yeah.
Unless you have a segment where my thought would have been like, okay, I'm going to book it later on to the point where Charlotte and Becky beat up Ronda. The guy comes in, and Becky and Charlotte beat up the guy in front of Ronda.
Yes. I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a great segment. But then again, it's like there's no need for that because it's the guy.
Luis, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us in the live chat. He said, hey, I'm here.
Hey, you made it.
Blanca says, have to make it look real since she's talking too much shit to discredit it.
Yes. Yeah. That was her response on that.
Yeah.
Which is, do you feel that Ronda, the way she's acting now and doing the promos, is the closest thing that everybody's going to get to that chanting name of CM Punk? That's the closest thing of a pipe bomb that we could get right now.
Out of her?
Out of anybody.
Maybe.
The realism of it.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Which was a funny side note. Becky got on Twitter again.
Of course.
Did a tweetality.
Tweetality.
it was funny. Since like last week I mentioned that it looks like Paul Heyman's working with Ronda on the promos and everything. Becky put a picture of Ronda with the microphone, but instead of the mic head is Paul Heyman's head.
Oh Lord.
So filter.
Yeah. that is pretty funny. Again, like I said, if it's one step closer to the 4 horsewomen of wrestling versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA, I'm cool. I'm down with it. I'm digging this heel Ronda. I like heel Ronda more than I like heel Brock, even though they're kind of following the same trajectory. UFC darlings that like showed up in WWE and now they're taking over because they're real fighters, and all the wrestling fans and the UFC fans are like, hey, you know.
So then, if that's the case, when they ever bring up Riddle, do you want him as a face or a heel?
I want him as a heel because I think the bro gimmick is so douchey.
Yes.
It's so I can't hate that. I don't hate it yet because he's still kind of funny and kind of cute as a face. But I could totally see just like moving the needle just a little bit to instead of like clever being sarcastic asshole. Like you just need to change your tone just a little bit, and all of a sudden I fucking hate you. So yeah. He needs to be a heel. He needs to be a heel.
Well, I guess I'll wait.
I mean, the dude wears sandals to the ring. Come on.
But then again, he kicks him off whenever he lifts his leg.
And it's so douchey.
Yeah, I think we're going to hate him.
I think we're going to hate him. I want that on your tombstone. Yeah, I think we're going to hate him. Okay. Oh, Nasty Nate says simply, Ronda sucks. Thank you, Nasty Nate.
You're one of nobody.
One of a kind, I guess.
Yes, one of a kind.
There you go.
Then, finishing up the leg of Raw, we had a promo from Batista explaining why he has so much beef with Triple H, which at the very end is kind of understanding.
I get it. He's kind of been in Triple H's shadow. He was Triple H's puppet for a long time. Triple H discarded his puppet and then didn't like him. And then he was like, fuck this, I'm out. And then when he finally got out, he found success doing other stuff. I think the story makes sense.
And then give somewhat of a Triple H a reason to hate Batista more.
Yeah.
Since he left him and he became more popular and successful than Triple H.
Yeah.
Outside of the business because God knows Triple H couldn't act with the chaperone, so.
That That movie was so bad. The chaperone
get a regular school bus driver. He'll make a better movie out of that.
Yeah, dude, that movie sucked so bad.
Yes, he did.
It was almost as bad as the movie with Edge.
Him and Jamie Kennedy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie sucked too. God, that movie sucked. Luis, you mean Bautista? Yes, we mean Bautista.
Yes. Which I don't know. I'm gonna go for Batista on this one.
Okay.
I feel that he could do a little bit more, and it's technically or supposed to be his farewell match too, of the business. So, yeah,
I'm okay with it. I've never been the biggest Batista fan. In fact, I kind of have similar feelings, or have had similar feelings with him and Robert Roode, but I'm starting to wane a little bit on that hate. I'm starting to come around a little bit to Batista. Same way how I eventually came around to Cena, but for different reasons. With Batista, it's like, I get it. I get that you are who you are because that's how you were booked and that's how you were perceived to be. And yeah, you weren't the best wrestler and you weren't the best talker, but you did what you had to do. And hey, look, with a good director, who knew this guy actually does have charisma? Okay, cool. Yeah. You know, and that's what he needed. He just needed Hollywood coaching on the level of Marvel films, but still, it worked. You know, I mean, I guess if he went to WWE studios, maybe it still wouldn't be the same thing. But I don't know. I mean, they were able to shine up that diamond in the rough.
Yeah, and they did. Yeah. And then ending up the show was McIntyre versus Rollins, which was again a filler of here's the end of the show and everybody go home somewhat
happy. I mean, it was a good match, but it's a filler TV match between now and Mania.
I feel this way with that match is like, it was predictable. The ending was predictable already. And for me, it's like, oh, come on. Yeah, I know you have Brock. At least have him do something physical other than, I'm going to taunt you. Yeah, I know.
I kind of want, at some point, WWE to have a heel stay a heel against other heels. Like, he hates everybody, and everybody hates him. And I thought they had that opportunity when he came out during Heyman's thing in the beginning, where it's like, wait, you said my name? Oh, fuck you, I'm going to slay your beast too. Yeah. You know, and like, just be that much of a badass. You know, I mean, again, you run the risk of the Stone Cold effect, where he's such a badass against, you know, even other heels that people start cheering for him, which I don't think they need to do with Drew. Mm-hmm. But WWE's always so afraid to do anything heel versus heel. They're so afraid, and that's something that TNA, something that WCW, ECW, and hell, now even like other promotions outside of WWE, New Japan, Lucha Underground, they're not afraid to do. And when it's done right, it still makes sense.
Yeah. So, and I guess they're still traditional of face heel. That's their match,
and that's it. That's all they ever want to do. They never want to have two heels. Yeah. The only time you see heel versus heel is if it's in a multi-person match.
Yes.
Okay, that's all a Raw, right?
Yep, that's all a Raw.
All right, let's go on to SmackDown.
The good show.
The B+ show.
Out of Raw and SmackDown, I still think SmackDown is better quality.
Yeah, I agree.
So we start off, card subject to change.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what Nasty Nate's referring to, but he just says, I've only seen this guy's name in print. I haven't actually heard his name audibly said, but the guy from Empire, Jesse Smollett. Yeah, that guy. He says, yeah, W should hire those two Nigerians. You're fired, Nate. You're fired. you going to hell for that one. Okay. SmackDown. I'm sorry. I just read that and I was like, no. That's why he's nasty.
Yep.
All right.
So apparently SmackDown was supposed to kick it off with the Gauntlet match, which they didn't. Mm-hmm. Card subject to change. Miz came out and did a promo on Shane McMahon.
And that promo was good. This is the Miz that I've been waiting for since fucking wherever they went. Abu Dhabi. No, what's that? Saudi Arabia. Yeah. This is the Miz that I've been waiting for, because we had this on fire Miz for a long time, and then he all of a sudden turned into cutesy, happy, all geez, all shucks babyface. And I was like, no, I need that fire Miz back. And that's what we got.
And this is the best face promo that Miz has done, from what my thoughts.
Okay. Yeah.
It got the points over, the reasons, and sold me on the match.
Yeah.
Okay, I really want to see Miz beat the shit out of Shane.
So that raised my interest in Miz. My interest in Shane is still down here, but because it's Shane. Shane. Yeah.
Like Miz said, is a McMahon.
Well, what I liked is how he was even calling out Vince and just saying, yeah, the McMahon family's trash. Like, damn, okay, you're really going to get into trouble now. But he was like, I earned it. And I'm like, as somebody who liked The Miz when nobody else liked The Miz, yeah, he kind of did. Everybody fucking hated The Miz for a long time. And I was like, no, this guy is good. Why can't anybody see this? He's good. And like, he fucking deserved it. He went the hard way around to get everybody behind him.
He did.
And so, yeah, he was just spitting truth on Tuesday. Luis, I like heel Miz. He needs to be in the WWE picture again. I guess he meant to say title picture again, but yeah.
Yeah. But right now, we have a great heel on Daniel Bryan, so he's filling up that spot really good.
Oh, man. I know this can't happen at Mania now, but man, if the timeline had worked out a little bit better, we could have had this on fire babyface Miz versus heel Daniel Bryan at Mania. Holy shit, that would have been, again, poetic. You know, all this where it was traditionally Miz is the heel, Bryan's the babyface, and then at Mania, boom, the script is flipped.
Now, if Bryan keeps the title, I don't see that. I don't see why they wouldn't do that for a SummerSlam.
Good point. Yeah.
Mr. Best in the World, after I still see the Miz beating Shane.
Yeah.
Taking away that trophy, you know?
He better. Yeah, he better. Yeah.
So then after that, we got the announcement. Rey Mysterio, Joe Mania US title. Which you got to see Rey Mysterio's kid, Dominic.
Rey Mysterio's kid. He takes after his mama.
He's above height level.
Yes. He is allowed to ride all the roller coasters. Yeah.
Which he'll be ringside at Mania.
Cool.
So
I enjoyed him at ringside for the Lucha Underground stuff.
Did he get involved? Or?
He got involved a little bit here and there. It was more like, hey, get the hell away from my kid, and then like, you know, that type of thing. But I mean, this was like 2 years ago. I think he's over 18 now. I think. I don't know.
Apparently he's training.
Yeah, and he's been training. And I think he got in the ring on Lucha Underground for like a cup of coffee. Like barely. But yeah, I'm cool with him.
So will we be able to see Rey Mysterio Jr.?
Mysterio Jr.
Jr.
See. Oh no. It would be Eddie Guerrero Jr. Remember?
Yes. Who's your daddy? Not the short guy. Obviously,
that's what Luis just said in the live chat. He's Eddie Guerrero's son. Nasty Nate says, "Oh, that's Bradshaw's son." Oh, damn. Yes. Okay. So, if he gets involved, I think what we should see Dominic do is like lean over the barricade and try to take a swing, like something like that. Like I wouldn't mind seeing that.
True. Only if they met. Well, would that be considered a DQ?
Sure, why not? Referee could have their back turn. I don't care. Whatever. It's just entertainment.
True. That is true.
It's just wrestling. I don't care.
So bringing a little bit of portion from Raw to SmackDown, you have Bayley and Sasha versus the Iconics. Which the Iconics got over.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're moving away from the Samoan Savages Wrecking Crew Team Incorporated, whatever they're calling them.
Female GOD.
Yeah, female GOD. Yeah, I'm glad that they're getting away from them. And I know some people find the Iconics funny and charming.
Which
I just think they're annoying.
What blinds them whenever they go like that?
Yeah. I just... Oh, I don't know. I just think they're annoying. So I'm like, I don't care.
After the win, of course, that puts him in title picture.
Yeah.
And after what happened on Raw, my suggestion, it looks like it's coming to fruition of a Fatal 4-Way. But instead of the NXT tags, it's going to be Natty and the Glamazon taking that place.
Oh, so you're thinking it'll be a 4-way with them and female GOD and the Iconics and
Sasha and
Bailey. Okay, because see, I was thinking it was going to be the Iconics and Sasha and Bailey in one match and female GOD versus Team Glamazon. I thought those were going to be two separate matches, but okay, Fatal 4-Way, why not?
Yeah. Yep. Well, going after that, the return of the KO show with new graphics.
I did not quite enjoy the quick switch for KO to all of a sudden be a face, but I'm over the quick switch and I'm just going to enjoy Kevin Owens being a face. And I kind of liked him filling that role.
He reminds me of PWG Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Well, Kevin Steen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see, well, obviously we're going to see his face turn still going until Sammy comes back.
Okay.
I feel like Sammy, one way or another, he's going to be the one to turn KO heel again. Knowing of, hey, what are you doing? You're not even doing anything, and let's go roughshod on this again.
Oh, so they'll be heels together. Oh, see, when you were first saying that, I thought you meant like Sammy would come back as a face, and that would make Kevin Owens jealous, and Kevin would be the heel. No, they would team up together as heels.
I feel that Sammy's gonna come back as a heel.
Okay.
But basically, it was a whole instigation segment between KO and Becky and Charlotte, which ended up being a fight.
Right.
And
I mean,
it's losing momentum for me on that.
Is it? The stock has gone down a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. I don't mind the fact that they were doing their own separate thing on their show that they're supposed to be on anyway without Ronda.
Yes.
Like, cool. This is a storyline that bridges both shows, but there's also still some semblance of this is the superstars that are on SmackDown and these are the superstars that are on Raw. So, like, she even said it, or I think it was Becky even said it, like, hey, Ronnie's not here, you know, like, okay, cool, I get it. So that kind of makes a little bit of sense. So I enjoyed that part of it, but just Charlotte and Becky brawling around again, and I was like, Charlotte, you don't even go here. Like you're not even supposed to be here today. Like I still don't want Charlotte mixed in my Ronda and Becky sandwich, but she is. She is.
You almost sounded like Napoleon Dynamite.
Freaking it is. Oh, skills. I think Michael Network is in the live chat, and I think he said hi, but I'm not sure because it says message redacted. So I don't know what he redacted. But Michael, hi, welcome. I don't know.
I'm afraid to wave, I guess.
Yes, what did you say that made it get redacted? Because I don't censor anything. So yeah.
Damn, that's YouTube right there.
Yeah, that probably was YouTube. You probably said some nasty.
Mm-hmm. Leave that for Nasty Nate.
Yeah. He said, "Well, Porsche, thank you. Where the hell is Asuka?"
I was getting to that part.
Thank you, Porsche.
Obviously, we forgot about talk about Asuka last week.
Right?
Why?
Because we fucking forgot about Asuka. That's why.
Hey. We're on the same level as WWE because they forgot about Asuka too.
Forgot about Asuka.
So,
Asuka should be a part of the Forgotten Sons.
True.
Because we just forgot about her.
She is forgettable.
Oh. See, that's taking it too far, man. You're saying she's forgettable?
Right now, she is.
Ooh.
What has she done? Even her winning the title.
Yeah.
What has she done after she lost the match at WrestleMania last year?
She beat Mandy Rose's ass in a no
anybody else could do.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
Then it's like,
man, there is so many opportunities there for creative to do something with her, with the whole thing of everybody has their eyes on Ronda and on the Raw title. Like that story could have written itself with her be like, hey, I got the blue belt. Anybody want to fight for this? You know, like that would have been so fucking easy.
And then especially since at the end of this year, Fox is supposed to be acquiring SmackDown and the sports, you know. Uh-oh.
Nasty Nate.
What did Nate say?
Asuka's doing nails somewhere. that sir is racist. That is some racist ass shit, sir.
Yes.
But it's funny.
Why couldn't you just stick to haircutting? Haircut boy? No, I digress.
Oh damn, we're going to hell.
Yes, we are.
Going to hell. All right.
So then we got another heel promo from Daniel Bryan addressing the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Daniel Bryan just saying that, hey, this is an injustice. And Daniel Bryan did what I wanted him to do that somebody else did last week, which is I wanted him to drop the line about Kofi about being a B+ player.
Which he did.
He did. I wish that we had heard it from him first instead of from Vince last week, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless.
Yes.
Yes. That was a nice table turn of things. I don't know. I fucked that up. But yeah. Yeah. So I liked it.
And all of that happened in the first hour of SmackDown.
Yeah. The second hour of SmackDown is match of the week candidate, Kofi's Gauntlet.
Wow.
Or I could say Kofi's crying game. That was a solid set of matches. It was nice work by Kofi. Him putting in an hour's worth of wrestling, pretty much. That's commendable against 5 different opponents. Yeah, sure, one of them was cut short and it was a DQ schmaltz thing or whatever. But hey, that doesn't take away the fact that, goddamn, that was a nice match. By the time we got to the 5th match, that selling by Kofi of him just being utterly exhausted was really good. Yep. I absolutely enjoyed it all.
Now I got a question for you on that.
Okay.
Which one was better? His first Gauntlet match or his second?
Ooh. I might have to say the first because I wasn't expecting it. The second one, the Gauntlet started at the second hour of SmackDown.
Yes.
So we're like, okay, we know that he's going to go all the way through because, yeah, that's the TV time math. That's how that works out. Yeah, he's going to go all the way through. He's going to win all of these and get to the end. The end isn't quite exactly the predictable part. Like, I really thought that he was going to beat Orton, and then he did. And then I was like, wait a second. There's still 8 minutes left. Oh, shit. There's going to be some sort of weird shenanigans. There's going to be something I'm not going to like. And there was. So, but I want to give you opportunity first. What do you want to say about this? About all the way up until the end of the Orton match.
It was good. I felt that this match, he did have, I guess he got to the point where when he faced Rowan, obviously the DQ, it was for him to somewhat get a breather.
Right.
For the match. The roll-up for Joe was out of nowhere, basically.
Okay.
For me. But then again, the impact that I liked was seeing a throwback between Orton and Kofi.
Yeah.
With so many years ago, the same line freaking Orton used back then, called him stupid. And you could hear on the camera.
Well, and Kofi did that, and the first Gauntlet, he did that to him. Yeah.
So it was a nice throwback of that.
And the commentators actually said something about that, saying that Orton and Kofi had, you know, beef years ago. Yeah. And they even brought that up, so I like that.
So the match in itself was good. Obviously, recalling from last week, it would all depend if Kofi deserved it from this performance, and I think now he does.
Yeah.
Going through everything. But then the swerve at the end.
Yeah.
Was, I don't know. I had the match here and it brought it down.
Okay. In my mind, I'm seeing everything up to the end of Orton as one match. That was the gauntlet. Okay. The thing at the end with Daniel Bryan, that's shenanigans in my mind. Okay. So I'm creating in my mind a separation there. Either way, it's still not my match of the week pick. And the match itself, even with D-Bry, even continuing there, the in-ring bell-to-bells performance of the grapplers, you know, that was good. It's the booking that I think they were in a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. And my stock for Kofi went like that, you know? And I don't know if Kofi's stock can recover at this point.
Yes.
Because I think the story is obviously that somehow Kofi's still going to get the match at Mania. But at this point, kayfabe-wise, it doesn't make sense to me how he can get it. And it doesn't make sense to me why Vince would do it this way and how anybody could get their comeuppance against Vince for this. So, like, I don't know if I can get back the fucks that I had to give for this. I think my fucks that I have, I was carrying them, and then Vince made me drop them, and I don't feel like bending over to pick them up.
Well, yeah. The thing is that, okay, let's say, which we all know is not going to play out, and of course Kofi is going to Mania, but the what if? Who else would be in the title contender?
I don't know, and see, that's what makes this kind of awkward, because
if they would have had somebody in the back of seeing, like, okay, well, if it's not Kofi, we know it's going to be this guy,
right?
But we don't even have that.
We don't even have that. This guy. And that's the other part that makes this a little infuriating, not as a fan, but as somebody that's an enthusiast of the business. Because this is WrestleMania. This is the biggest wrestling thing of the year. And your biggest title, or at least most traditional title, the WWE title, I don't care what you say about the Universal title. Whatever. Okay, fine. The tradition and the history and the lineage is there in the WWE Championship. You're telling me 3 weeks away from your biggest fucking show of the year, you don't have a contender for your biggest title? How stupid is that? You can't have Daniel Bryan go on to the Today Show, go on to the Regis and Kathy show, or whoever's doing their show now. Right?
Yeah.
Strahan and Kathy. I don't know what the fuck. But you Entertainment Tonight, whatever. You can't have him go on that show and push a fucking match because there isn't one. Yeah, sure, us, the marks, the hardcores, we could telegraph and predict that it's still going to be Kofi versus D-Bry somehow. But the casuals... No, like,
and that's the people you're trying to sell it
to. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna watch Mania, no matter how much I sit here and bitch about it. I'm gonna watch it, but like the guys who will watch it after they saw the interview on their local AM TV station because Daniel Bryan came into town or Kofi Kingston came into town, they were on 94.5 The Buzz and did a radio interview. Hey, so who are you fighting at Mania? I don't know. Like, okay. Like, this is Mania. You should have your top matches booked after fucking Royal Rumble a month and a half to 2 months ago. This should already be booked so that you could do the media tour, so you could sell tickets, so you could get more eyeballs, and you're not doing any of that? any of it?
Nope.
What the hell?
So now that that's out, how do you think Kofi's gonna go in it?
I don't know.
We're getting Teddy Long.
No, then it'll be a tag team match, man. Yeah.
I thought he would be like shoehorned in like he did Mysterio.
Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of weird shenanigans where he winds up getting in the match. Either they'll give him another fucking gauntlet and he'll win, or there'll be some different authority figure saying, "Hey Vince, you're wrong," and here you go. Or I don't know, Big E will show up and Big E's like, "Hey, I'll give up my contract for Kofi," or something stupid. Or
they put the career on the line.
They put the career on the line for Kofi. Or, yeah, something dumb like that. At this point, I'm not sure if I care. I mean, also look at it this way. D-Bry versus Kofi just fucking happened, and D-Bry won.
Yeah. So what are you gonna sell us on now? And you already gave us the result of what would it have been?
Imagine if Kofi won. Then Kofi would have gone through 6 matches in one night and beaten the world champ in one night on SmackDown. So what's there left to watch on WrestleMania? Okay, like he beat him after fighting 5 other dudes. On a full day's rest, of course he's going to beat him. Yeah. So what were you going to do there? You painted yourself into a fucking corner. And here's another interesting way to look at this. Travis, in our little group chat, he brought this up. It's like, it's almost like WWE doesn't want there to be any feel good moments before Mania. And it's like, well, why? Well, why can you not have feel-good moments leading up to Mania? In fact, you should, and this is where I'm deviating from Travis. I'm just adding on to what he says. You should have feel-good moments between here and Mania, because that's not how the Super Bowl works. The Super Bowl has the AFC and the NFC championship games. Oh, shit. You won the NFC championship. All right, cool. I'm going to the Super Bowl. That's a feel-good moment in the playoffs. And then you go on to the Super Bowl. That's awesome. You don't say, well, I lost. Oh, damn, I hope I win at the Super Bowl. And then, yay, you had your Super Bowl moment. No, that's not how fucking sports works. Well, you build up the good stuff, and then that builds up your anticipation level for the big thing, you know?
Yeah, the feel-good moment is like NFC. Yay, we're going. The bad moment of that is you're facing the Patriots. It's like, feel happy, but you're not getting the ring.
Chris says Kofi is losing at WrestleMania, but will win Money in the Bank.
Damn, make him wait. I feel like if this would have been the moment that, you know, everybody has been talking about since the New Day had nothing else to do, of how would you disband the New Day? This would have been the perfect opportunity.
Have somebody turn on somebody?
Force a turn.
All right. Well, this goes to what Blanca's saying in the live chat. She says Big E turning would be like kind of like the story of the Shield, so that would suck. And she said, I never said that the Shield was great. I said the storyline would be the same, because I think Nasty Nate said, the Shield sucks. There's no comparison, which I don't agree with that. The Shield doesn't suck, but whatever. But okay, so that's kind of what she's thinking. All right, what are you thinking here with that?
Because in that, let's say, take away the Daniel Bryan component.
Okay.
If Vince said, okay, you got to face one more, and then Big E comes out.
Oh, he had to face Big E to win. Okay.
That would have been the perfect way of turning them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? They could even do that on SmackDown. On SmackDown, okay, you get one more opportunity. But you know what? We don't have a number 1 contender. So if it's not you, it's got to be somebody else. So you know what? Triple threat match. All 3 members of the New Day.
Yes. Who wants it more?
Who wins? Yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting. And then what if they finger poke a Doom it? Oh, my God. What if Big E and Xavier just like, I'm sorry, I love you, lay down. Yes. You know what?
Get up and do it too sweet on this.
That might bring me back around.
Outsmart Vince on that.
Oh shit, that'd be great. Wow. All right. Yeah, that'd be some crazy ass booking.
Not thinking about that. Wouldn't that be a little more entertaining?
Yeah.
Leading up to WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yeah, we outsmarted the boss, and now I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be one of the only ways to bring me back around to this. Because right now I'm not bending over to pick up those fucks that are on the floor.
And that would be something right up New Day's alley.
Yeah.
Since they're the comedic relief.
Yeah. Yeah. Just low-key that shit, man. Just,
Well, I believe Robert was talking about this earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Of the video of Big E after.
Okay, yes, please tell me.
It wasn't a video of just Big E. It was a video of the New Day where it got to the point where Big E said to Kofi, you know what? Let's just quit.
On the microphone? He grabbed the microphone?
No, they were in the locker room.
Oh, okay.
They were talking amongst themselves, and Kofi, Big E said, you know what? Let's quit. You got a family. You got a wife. You got a kid. Go home. We have nothing to do. We hit the glass ceiling. We try to break it. They put another one. What else is there for us to do? Xavier agreed with him. And Kofi himself was the voice of reason, saying, well, if we quit, that means Vince wins. And Daniel Bryan wins. So I'm not going to do that.
Because never give up.
Yeah. Oh. But then again, he said, I'm going to think about it. So they're like, okay. They ended the video of, well, we're going to talk about it. And that was the way the video ended.
Damn, that's interesting. Okay. Man, what if that was Kofi's retirement? And we just didn't know it. Damn, that would have been fucked up.
That would be fucked up.
So, okay. One thing that I kind of want to address with that is, okay, I don't mind the force the turn thing if somehow the New Day outsmart Vince. But what I don't want to see, and I think I've said this on this show before, I don't want to see the New Day turn on each other. I don't want to see a heel turn breakup with them, like with the Shield and with the Rockers and with every other team that's ever existed. I want them to stay friends. I want them to stay buddies. Hey, if one guy goes off to bigger, better things, let them go off to bigger, better things. Hey, you're still my brother. I got you. You know, and like, that's it. I don't want there to be that friction and like be like Triple H and Shawn, where they're best friends, but they fucking hate each other. You know, like they're wrestling together, then wrestling against each other, then together, then against each other. So, nah, I don't want that. I want them to always be friends till the end. That's what I want for the New Day. You know, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but.
Yeah, Vince is gonna turn it into shit. So,
well, yeah. Luis says, "I feel like the New Day is gonna turn on Kofi, or Kofi's gonna do it." Oh, and then he says we're on the same page on that. I guess what he's talking about, they shouldn't turn on each other. Yeah, because they're like the last thing that is like pure and good in WWE. They're just their bond for each other is just so.
It's not
genuine,
and
you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, you're three different strangers, and we're gonna put y'all together. No, you can actually see them being friends, you know.
Yeah.
So,
which you could say the same thing about the Shield, but that toothpaste is already out of the bottle.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, one of them is long gone. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to, since Asuka was not featured.
I'm sorry. Dusty Nate says this. They have to break up. This isn't a fairy tale world. You gotta have a fairy tale every now and again.
Hey, no feel good moment.
No feel good moment. No, you don't get it. Okay, sorry. Go for it. What were you gonna say?
Well, since WWE did not showcase Asuka at all in this episode,
right?
They kind of, I guess, since they took away the Kofi thing, they kind of freed up a little bit of space of, okay, we could do something with Asuka next week.
Okay.
Or something that's going to go or see. Basically, next week, you're going to see who's going to face Asuka for the women's title at Mania.
Next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is going to be a fatal four-way.
Ooh.
Rose, Deville, Carmella, and Naomi.
Okay. The only one that I would halfway care about as a Mania opponent at this point would be Naomi, just because they had that little semi-friendship in the middle of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi and Asuka, but Mandy, I don't care. Sonya's not ready. Who is the fourth one? Oh, Carmella. Carmella is no. She needs to stick with R-Truth. That's working for her right now.
Yes.
That's as much as I liked her heel run with the title. Like, no, not right now.
No, I don't see them. I don't see WWE rehiring as Ellsworth for anything right now.
Yeah.
So
that sucks. That means Asuka's not really getting much spotlight at all. Man, Asuka and Nakamura, man, I'm sorry.
Then again, what Nakamura was with Rusev, right?
Yeah.
So was it the League of Nations 2.0?
I guess.
With Cesaro and Sheamus?
Yeah.
But
yeah. So, that kind of makes me feel bad for like Kyrie and Io. Like, are they going to do any better? I mean, shit. Look at Atami. Look at Nakamura. Look at all the stars from Japan that they brought over that.
True.
They didn't do anything with. Like hell, even Gallows and Anderson.
Anybody from New Japan except for Balor and Styles.
Yeah, and even then with Styles, he came from New Japan, but he really came from TNA. So yeah. And even then, you could argue with Balor that he hasn't reached his potential of what he could have been.
True. The only thing that's helping out Balor is the Bullet Club, or what was the Bullet Club with the 2 Sweet sign.
Yeah.
Knowing that, hey, we the ones that created it first, so
yeah,
use our stuff.
Me.
But going into NXT.
Okay.
The Dusty Tag Team tournament still continued.
Yep.
We had Mustache Man versus the Forgotten Sons.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about them.
Well, they made you not forget because they won.
They won. They won their match.
They won their match.
A decent little match. Match of the week candidate?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Not for you?
Not for me.
I could throw it up there as a candidate, but it's not my pick.
Mm.
Right.
Then we had Belair versus Shirai.
That was cool.
That was actually a good match.
All the little run-ins at the end with the Io and what's her name?
That's Kairi Sane and Blazer.
Yeah.
Baszler.
Yeah.
It was just funny seeing Sane kind of doing the Sonic sprint and then go to sleep.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. And then all that set up for next week or at TakeOver?
At TakeOver. Fatal 4-Way.
So Baszler versus Io versus Kairi versus Belair.
Yep.
Okay, I'm cool. With
that. So that's gonna be a good must-see match for me.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what they're gonna do with Baszler.
Yeah.
She's bound to get called up.
She's bound to drop the title and get called up at some point. But I don't think Tweedledee and Tweedledum are ready yet. What are the names? Duke and Shafir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready yet. So I would like for all 4 of them to be ready and go up to the main roster with Ronda. But I get it. Yeah, take your time.
Go up as a crew.
Okay, now Blanca has a message that was redacted in the live chat. What are y'all saying that your messages keep getting redacted? Okay. She's still talking about the New Day and the Shield. The Shield had a stronger, deeper storyline, not bond, but possibilities in multiple directions. Oh, okay, not sure, but all right. Well, I missed it. Then she had a message redacted, so I don't know.
Talking nasty on the chat, I guess.
And see, I don't set anything to auto censor, so I don't know what the hell it could be censoring. But okay,
and that's YouTube censoring y'all.
Yeah, I guess so.
So then we got the main event, which was Black and Ricochet versus DIY. That might be part of the match of the week candidates for me.
That's my pick.
That's your pick?
That's my pick. That's my match of the week pick.
I don't know. Hopefully, Chris, if you're still watching, my picks are between this match and the Ibushi Zack Sabre Jr. match. So, I'm not sure which one to lean on to.
Well, everyone else in the chat, let us know what you think.
Yes.
But
they had his moments in this match.
Man, I loved, and you even pointed this out when we were watching it together. The hangman neck breaker that Ciampa did off of the top rope onto the apron. Oh God, that was sick.
Yes.
That was sick, man. It was good. There was a lot of those like indie style strikes that also had indie style counters to it,
Ricochet,
which is really
and
cool.
Ciampa?
Yeah, well, no, Black and Gargano, when he tried to sweep the leg, Gargano jumped over it and then like smacked him. Oh man, that was, or was that Ricochet? I don't remember. I remember it was Black trying to sweep the leg and then like he missed.
I just remember after Ciampa tagged Gargano in, after Gargano kayfabed his knee injury.
Yeah. Which basically he kayfabed to lose the match just so he could get a little sliver of offense onto Ciampa, which was, damn, that's, man, that shade runs deep.
Yeah. Which was a callback to the original turn.
Right, yes.
On the stage.
Yes, poetic.
Yes. And it sucks that it had to end that way.
Yeah.
Because we got to build up to that, and then it got taken away from us.
Yeah, because Ciampa's injured. So
yes.
I guess that's how we're writing him out, which I expected something a little bit more brutal to write him out. But then again, if he was already injured at the time after such a brutal-ass match, all right, let's take it easy on the guy. Let's not, edge him or, I don't know, what's his name? Jason Jordan him. Chris says in the live chat, my pick is the Coffee Brothers versus Dunn and Walter from NXT UK.
I didn't watch
NXT UK. Oh, that was better than the those two matches, his match and my match.
Damn.
All right, okay. No, I dig it. I get it. Booger's my pick. Bobby Heenan. What? Shut up, nasty name. Booger's. This guy. You're entertaining, nasty. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, that means that the finals for the Classic. Dusty Rose Classic is going to be the Forgotten Sons versus Ciampa and Ricochet. Or Ciampa and Ricochet. Black and Ricochet. Yeah. And I came up with this earlier today. I didn't even mention it to you right before we started the show. I've been trying to figure out a better way to describe the way I feel about Ricochet and Black. And I think I figured it out. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. And you love Thanksgiving dinner. There's a lot of stuff there that's on your plate that you really, really like. And you got your awesome mashed potatoes with gravy. That's like just like your grandma makes, and it's just so good. The gravy is just homemade, and it's really good. And then you have your cranberry sauces made with real cranberries, and your aunt made it because she has this badass recipe, and it's like really good. And they're two badass things. But you just don't want them touching on your plate because cranberries and mashed potatoes don't go together, and gravy doesn't go good on your cranberries. It's just like they're really, really good. You just want to put them on opposite sides of your plate. They're really awesome. You love both of them. You're going to get seconds of both, but just at different points of the day. And that's kind of how I feel about these two.
Well, since there's been some house shows for NXT, and they've both been in that. And they're both saying their farewells already. So, since you don't want them touching,
yeah,
I guess for you, the best thing for them to happen to them is one go to Raw, one go to SmackDown.
That would be perfect. Because I still want both of them to succeed. I still want both of them to have, tremendous success in WWE. It's just not as a tag team.
Who would you prefer to go where?
I would like Ricochet to go to the land of the giants, to go to Raw, to see if he could bounce off of all the big dudes. And I wouldn't mind seeing Black versus D-Bry and Black versus Styles, Black versus Joe. Well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my pick too.
Oh, okay. Just like Hector with pancakes and scrambled eggs.
Yes, I cannot do that.
You have to have those on a separate plate.
I'm Mexican, so obviously all Mexicans love hot sauce one way or another. So I like to put hot sauce on my eggs, but whenever I go to IHOP and they put the pancake and the egg together,
You can't put the hot sauce on the pancake.
No.
Yeah, because that doesn't work. Hot sauce on pancakes doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like my mom found this chocolate bar that had Tabasco in it. So it was like Tabasco chocolate. And I was like, I'll try it. And I tried it and I was like, this isn't good, but she really liked it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I like Tabasco and I like chocolate. Not together.
Yeah.
Not together.
Keep it separate.
Keep it separate. WrestleMania is going to be 15 hours long. Yeah.
2 days.
2 days. Chris says, are you ready for 15 to 17 Mania matches? No, I am not.
But we all know how many, some of them is going to be regulated to the pre-show, which is going to be like a 2-hour pre-show already. So
probably a 3-hour pre-show.
True.
Luis says, homeboy carries his own salsa.
Yes, I do.
You carry your own salsa?
Yes, I do.
Do you make your own salsa? You do?
No, Blanca's the one that makes it.
Oh, Blanca makes it?
Yeah.
Is it good? Well, it has to be good if you carry it around. Okay, I need some of this salsa. I need to try it now. All right. God dang. All right. So yeah. Do you have anything else? Are we done? Is that a show?
We are done.
We're done?
Yeah.
What's it, 9:30? Yeah, we did pretty good.
We did our indie talk at the beginning. And
yeah.
Unless Chris has anything else to say on the comments.
Yeah, if anyone else has anything. I mean, we're going to talk more about the Mania matches once it gets closer to that when we do our preview episode. But damn, with that many matches, we might have to have 2 preview episodes, break it up into 2 parts. God damn. But yeah. Oh, Blanca says, got you next time. I'm like, all right. All right. Yeah. All right. So then I guess until next time, adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
See ya.
That's a great sign off.
Bye.
All right. Let me click the button.